Good morning, all. Welcome to the channel School Recess. In today's class, we will discuss some basics of physics. To start with, in this entire world, we can measure all the parameters with three things. So, it begins with M, L, and T. So, what I have said, in this entire world, we can measure or we can quantify maximum amount of things with these three parameters. And this 3 stands for mass, L stands for length, and T stands for time. So this is what. And this mass, length, and time can be measured. Okay, like what is measuring? If, say, for example, your mom asked to bring you a rice from a shop, she might be asking you to bring 5 dash of rice. So 5 kgs of rice. So kg is the measuring unit. Say, for example, if your dad wants you to buy a bottle of Miranda or some other soft cold drinks, he might be asking you to bring 2 liters of soft cold drinks. So this liter stands for the measuring unit. Similarly, this mass, length, and time needs a measuring unit. So what is actually the measuring unit for these three things? So say, for example, mass is measured in kgs, length is measured in meters, and time is measured in seconds. The thing which I am stating here is the SI unit of three. So what is this SI unit? This SI stands for System International. So this is predominantly assumed parameters or the units in the scientific community. Now let's think or go forward with with the concept known as the metrics of numbers. So we might be wondering what actually this kg is. Say, for example, the gram is a unit. So what does this kilo represents? So most of you might be having the doubt. What is this kilo? So kilo is nothing but a prefix. Kilo is a prefix. So in mathematics, we have a lot of prefix for the numbers. So stating one by one, say for example, I could tell 10 to the power 3 represents the kilo. What is the value seems? The value seems to be 1000. If I'm telling centimeter or if I'm telling what is centi, centi is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 2. So that is nothing but centi. So what does it mean? It means 1 divided by 100. In the lower classes, we would have learned the formula stating that 1 kilometers equals to 1000 meters. So what is this 1000? This 1000 represents the kilo. So this kilo is represented by thousands. It's not a separate formula, whereas we are representing this kilo in terms of thousand. So this is, as we say, as we can, it's an alphabet and it is a number. So that makes the difference. I hope everyone is clear. Say for example, I could tell 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. So we can also say that since there is 100 here, if I'm substituting centi, as we know that centi is 1 power 100, so 1 by 100, 100. You get cancels, and what we are getting in term is nothing but a meter. Again, so 1 meter equals to 1 meter. So this centi represents 10 to the power of minus 2 or 1 by 100. So this is actually the metrics of numbers. So in this case, the mass which we are measuring is in kilograms. So here kilo represents 1000 grams. So all these three things that we have seen today in this class, this is actually the SI unit of the parameter mass, length and time. This is just an SI unit. Again, we do have another measuring parameters where we say it is a CGS unit. So how are we going to measure the CGS unit? So CGS unit. So C stands for centimeter. So I am measuring the length with centimeter. G stands for the gram and S stands for second. If somebody is asking you to write the numbers or the parameters or the formulas in CGS unit, you have to make sure that all the units are in centimeter, gram and seconds. Centimeter is for length, gram is for mass and seconds is for time, as we know that. So in this class, we have seen about the measuring parameters. We have seen what is actually an SI unit and we have seen what actually is a CGS unit. Stay tuned for the next class to discuss more about physics. Thank you for joining.